What's up guys? In today's video I'm going to be talking about the big event that took place yesterday. So we had Joe Joyce taking on Filip Hrgovic. Joe Joyce now has a record of 1-16 lost 4, 15 KOs. Filip Hrgovic now has a record of 1-18 lost 1, 14 KOs. Filip Hrgovic boxed very well. The fight itself was absolutely amazing. Sitting there watching it live and witnessing it, it was a great night of boxing. Joe Joyce just couldn't seem to get any of his combinations on. He was coming forward and he was repeatedly getting hit by the same punches. Filip Hrgovic's timing did look off a bit, but he made up for the combinations of punches that he was throwing. Joe Joyce was... I don't understand this thing of going forward and, you know, no head movement, and it was getting caught with shots that was unbearable to watch. Really, it was quite crazy being there and actually witnessing it. But yeah, the punches were just so, the loud noises that were coming off the punches as well. It was crazy, but in general, yeah, it was a good performance from Filip Hrgovic. He did what he had to do, and as expected, you know, he gets a unanimous decision win. The scorecards itself read as 97, 93, 96, 95, 98, 92. So we'll just go through the undercard and the prelims. So the prelims, had a featherweight fight between Alfie Middlemass defeating Alexander Morales via points, and that was 40-46. The super bantamweight fight, you had Luis Zeto defeating Nabil Ahmed by points, and that was 38-37. Light heavyweight, you had Ramtin Musa defeating Robbie Chapman via points, and that was 40-36, sorry. Welterweights, you had Nelson Birchall defeating Rodrigo Matias Arico via first round KO. Super lightweights, you had Mark Chamberlain, you know, big name, lost to Josh Padley, but you know, he is up there. He was Turki Al Sheikh's favourite fighter, defeating Miguel Angel Saringi via points, 80-72. That was all in favour of Mark Chamberlain. Featherweights, you had Royston Barney Smith defeating Cesar Ignacio Paredes via points, and that was 80-72 in favour of Barney Smith. You had the super lightweights, Khalil Majid defeating Alex Murphy via unanimous decision. So the scorecards read 97-94, 96-94, and 96-95. This fight alone, it was a very good, interesting matchup. This Khalil Majid versus Alex Murphy. The fight was very competitive. Could have gone either way. There were cagey rounds in there, but the fight itself did live up to the hype, and it was, both of them were going at each other. It was a great fight to watch. That was a really good fight, like I said. So the heavyweights, you had Delicious Ori defeating Milos Melitic via points, and that was 40-36. Super lightweights, Jack Rafferty defeating Corey O'Regan via fifth round TKO. This fight was amazing to watch as well. The fight alone, the knockdown that happened from that round before round 5, round 4 I think it was, where Jack Rafferty had caught him with a hook and he went on his back, and O'Regan was just like, he was already dazed, and then he tried to carry on through the fight. But yeah, it was a great fight, and they threw the towel in. But in general, it was brutal from Jack Rafferty. It was really good. David Adelaide defeating Jamie TKV via 6th round TKO. I will do a video about this alone and give you my post-fight thoughts on it in general. So I'll talk about that a bit more in depth. And then obviously you had the main event, Filip Hrgovic defeating Joe Joyce via unanimous decision. Like I said, the card itself, there were great matchups on there. It was a great night of boxing. Filip Hrgovic defeating Joe Joyce. Now, where does Joe Joyce go from this defeat? What is his next plan going to be, and what's he going to do? Should he retire? What do you think? Do you think he should retire now and call it a day? He's achieved a lot in the amateur game. Obviously, as a professional, he was at that stage where it was like people were putting him in there saying that if he could fight Wilder, let's see how he does, because he had an amazing chin. But Zhilei Zhang ended up taking something out of him, I feel. That's what I feel happened with Joe Joyce. But let me know what you guys think. Were you impressed with Filip Hrgovic's performance? And what do you think Joe Joyce will do next? Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Comment down below. Hit the notification button. Hit the like button. Triple B Boxing TV. Thank you.